Welcome back. This Thanksgiving, City Beet Kitchens is partnering with corporate volunteers and others to prepare over 5,000 meals for those in need. Joining me now to discuss this effort is Barbara Hughes, the Executive Director of City Beet Kitchens for Project Renewal and graduate of the Culinary Arts Training Program, Renee Escobar. Thank you both so much for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Now, Barbara, can you tell me a little bit more about the Project Renewal and its mission?
Our mission is to help New Yorkers who are homeless or are threatened by homelessness to provide health, homes, and jobs. Jobs is the part where I come in.
Okay, wonderful. And then I would love to learn a little bit more about the Culinary Arts Training Program.
We've been around since 1992, so it's 30 plus years of doing culinary training. It's a long program, a little longer than a lot of the other culinary programs in New York City. We're 6 months long. People do a 3-month internship, and they also do 3-month kitchen training in our commercial kitchen before they go on their internship. They graduate. We provide jobs for them, help with employment, and work with them until they're employed or they don't want to work with us anymore. We're always there.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that, there's continuous support. I think that's always a great, aspect to any program. Now, Renee, what brought you to the Project Renewal's Culinary Arts Training Program? And, throughout that, what were some of the things that you learned or some challenges you faced?
I want to change. I wanted to go back in the work field, but I didn't want to do fast food. So, and that's something I've always wanted to do as a child, like to be a chef and everything. So the opportunity came. I'm one of the residents at the villa, and I took the opportunity and I did what I had to do. My challenges was my knife skills, my carving skills, but I got the hang of it and I took it from there.
That's amazing. And then, can you just explain what was a typical day within the program kind of like?
Like, what do you mean? I don't understand.
Oh, did you learn different recipes or, what can people expect if they were to also join this program?
I learned a lot of different recipes, like Italian foods and Spanish foods. And, yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. Now, can you tell me a little bit more about how the overall, program has impacted you, way beyond, graduating from it?
It changed my life. It's going to give me something to do, at the end of the day when I start working. I have an interview today for 5 guys, so
that's amazing.
After this, I'm going there.
That's amazing. And can you talk, just hearing something like that, what is it like to see that, the people that you've worked with and trained are kind of going on and doing amazing things?
You see, I'm grinning from ear to ear. And I'm especially proud of Renee because she mentions the Villa, which is one of our programs. And when we are housing someone, giving someone other services, and they come to us for training, it's like a bonus for us. It's one of ours, one of our Project Renewal folks. And Renee's really just exceeded in so many ways. And she mentions knife skills. This is what we drill day after day after day because this is what chefs, restaurateurs need a person to have when they come to the door and apply for a job. This is the #1 skill they need.
And what I love to hear about it is that, in a borough like the Bronx, we obviously have so many amazing cooks and people who can make rich cuisines, but understanding small skills like that, well, they may not be small in that area, but skills like that could be crucial. Can you talk about maybe some other training aspects, this program provides?
Well, knife skills is #1. Of course, you have to understand what ingredients are, what they look like, so that you recognize them if the chef asks you for them. But the other part of our program is about support, because you can't get to a job if you don't show up, you're on time, you have a good attitude, you really want to work hard, and that's what employers are looking for. And that is something we provide as well as skills training. We're drilling those skills training every day. We're trying to give people as much as we can within 3 months, overview of what they might find out on a job or will find out on a job, but they're also getting support and learning how to be a great employee.
That's amazing. Now, I want to talk a little bit about City Beet Kitchens. I understand we talked about the Project Renewal as a whole, but can you tell me a little bit more about City Beet Kitchens?
We created City Beet Kitchens as a mission to create jobs for folks that we train, and also to bring some revenue back into our training program, because these programs are very, very difficult to find funding for. So our business was created to do that two-part mission. That was in 1995. So we're almost 30 years into this. And we have two divisions of our catering. One is event catering, and the other, we cater to other institutions like ours, where we're providing meals for people who are in shelters or programs, and it's become very successful for us.
That's amazing. Now, Renee, I understand that you have some plans for today, so that's amazing. But, looking long term, let's say in 10 years, what do you hope to see, or what do you hope this path continues to take you?
Hopefully, I would like to be a chef. So that's my next move. Tomorrow, I also am registering to start my GED.
Oh, wow, congrats.
So, yeah, I'm going to register for that tomorrow. So my schedule is going to be pretty booked. So, but I'm excited. I can't wait.
That's amazing. And I love to hear that, because it kind of shows, like, even if you start out with one thing, it could lead to, something else that could help, further your life. So I think that's amazing. Now, I want to talk about Thanksgiving, because I understand that there's going to be an effort to kind of support those in need during Thanksgiving. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, we have the event side of our catering is like through the roof with bookings for Thanksgiving. We have many, many volunteer groups coming every day in the lead up to the meal service. And we're going to be doing hundreds and hundreds of packaged meals that we deliver all across the city.
Yeah, and I want to mention, I said the number 5,000 meals. That is a lot of people to feed, and it's showing that there's a need in New York City. Throughout this work, can you explain what you've noticed in regard to, just feeding those in need? Is it something that you're seeing continuously increase? How is the presence of an organization like this kind of helping with that?
I think the best way to explain it is that we have multiple kitchens at Project Renewal. City Beet Kitchens is at capacity. If we had more space, we could do more meals. There's so much need for people to do this, and we don't see that ending anytime soon.
That's okay. Definitely. Thank you so much for sharing that. And then with that, I understand that volunteer is going to be a huge part of this. Can you tell me more?
We always have volunteers at Thanksgiving. That's sort of the typical time. Of course, we would love to have them every single day, but that's when a lot of corporations and the groups that they have come as a group, as a team building exercise to help us package meals that we've cooked. And we actually need those people desperately, because we don't have enough people to do as many meals as we have to send out, and there's always time constraints. So people can go to our website and get all the information about how to volunteer, and somebody will get back to them and set them up with an appointment. And also, we run shelters in the city where we have Thanksgiving meals, and people come and they volunteer and they serve the meals along with our staff, and that's always a great thing to do too.
Now, Renee, I want to kind of switch over to you. Can you talk about, ways you're going to be helping with this mission, and how does it make you feel?
It makes me feel good. I'm excited, I'm really, really excited, so yeah.
Is this the first time that you've ever helped in this capacity?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, and can you explain, what are you looking forward to most, or, what do you hope that you'll see, just even, just assisting people with helping the community?
Just to see them happy and full, that makes my day.
And can you expand on maybe how it also helps you? I know this isn't your first time doing this, but, how does it, how do you feel when you are helping the community?
Yeah, it's sort of my 30-plus time doing it, but it still makes me smile. It still brings tears to my eyes. It's a passion. It's the most amazing place to be and be able to give back, to know people like Renee, to see the smile on her face, and to multiply that by the hundreds of people that have come through our programs and graduated, and it's kind of rendering me speechless. It's just a great feeling.
That's amazing. And then, with that, I just want to know what actually got, because saying 30 years is a very long time, what actually got you like involved or started with this?
I had a career in the restaurant industry in New York, and the AIDS crisis changed my life. And I wanted to give back. I wanted to, do something besides just being in a kitchen, making money, going home. This job came to me, and it allowed me to give back for all these years.
Now, I want to say that just with that, like the idea of food in general, it brings so many people together. It brings communities together. And I love to see that you're using, this platform to not only educate people and provide a pathway, but to help those who may not be, in that position to kind of take on those programs and just assist people in need. Once again, can you just let people know if they want to help, if they want to learn more about the organization, what can they do to kind of be a part of it?
Well, the best thing that people can do is to go to our website, projectrenewal.org. And it's actually a brand new website that we've just updated. And it takes you immediately to the place that you want to be, answering questions. Our program is there. Our menu for City Beet Kitchens is there. There's a barcode. All you have to do is check out the barcode and you'll know what our menu is. It's as easy as that.
All right, well, with that, I want to thank you both so much for joining us. And I want to just definitely once again highlight the effort, you're making to ensure that people, aren't hungry and feel warmth this Thanksgiving. So thank you so much.
Thanks for getting the word out.
To learn more about this program and to help support their holiday efforts, please go to their website at projectrenewal.org.